Hello students, welcome to the tutorial Python programming for school students. Today we'll learn comments in Python, then the print function, then the input function and errors in Python. So comments are used to give proper understanding of the code in simple English statements. It is always a good practice to add comments to your code so that if anybody in future wish to understand or modify your code, then through comments it will be easy to interpret the instructions. We have two type of comments in Python. One is single line comments and one is multiple line comments. Single line comments, it starts with hash symbol and it is one liner. Multiple line comments, it can start with single quotes, three single quotes or three double quotes, and it will end with either three single quotes or three double quotes. Okay, let's see by an example. This is a previously developed program. So in this program, we have used the command. This program calculates the average of two numbers stored in two different variables. We have given the comments that if anybody opens this program or uses later, he or she will be understand that this program calculates the average of two numbers. Then we have used a single line command also by using hash. It prints the average. So if you give proper instruction or proper comments, then whoever uses, or if you use your program later also, it is easier to understand. And if you modify your program, you can modify your comments also. Okay, then we have print function. The print function is used to print an output on the screen. It converts the expression into a string before writing to the screen. So whatever is written on the screen, first it is converted to string. Okay, its syntax is print, object, separator, and end. We can have multiple objects. Objects can be a variable, literal, expression. Sep is used as a separator if there is more than one object, and specifies what to print at the end. The default is new line. If you don't use any and, then new line is the default and it will print a new line. Okay, let's see by example. We have printed one object. We have printed two objects. We can concatenate two strings also. We have used a separator in between two objects. And if you want to print at the end, yes, we'll use at the red separator. Mhm. We want at the end it will print this symbol. Okay, see, it separates one object from another by at the red symbol, and at the end it print this symbol. We can print like this also. We can add two numbers and print their sum also. Let's see what happens if we don't typecast to string. Okay, as I had earlier said, it only concatenates strings. Then we have the input function. The input function is used to take an input from the user. Whatever input is given by the user, it is always a string value in Python. Its syntax is input, then the prompt. Input, then when we after the input statement, when you press enter, it executes the next line. Okay. Let's change the variable name. Okay, by default, whatever we give as an input, it takes the string. That is why it instead of 25, it added as 1015. It concatenated two strings. So we have to typecast it. Let's see. And typecast it. Okay. We'll print the sum here. 20, that's 30. Okay. So it has printed the correct number now. Then we have errors in Python. Sometimes while writing our code, we might make mistakes, and these mistakes are called errors. We can have three type of errors: syntax error, then logical error, then runtime. Let's see one by one. Syntax error occurs when we violate the rules of Python language. If there is a typing error, incorrect indentation, or incorrect argument given in a function, then Python will not be able to interpret the instruction and will raise a syntax error. What does it mean? Suppose I do like okay. So it threw an syntax error like undetermined string literal or Okay. So these are the syntax error. Then what is logical error? In this error, the program will run correctly, but the desired output is not achieved. Let's see. Suppose E equals to we get 10 and P equals to 20. Okay. And we want to find the average of these two numbers. Okay. So this is a logical error. Our average should be 10 plus 20, 30 by 2 equals to 15, but 20. What it did? It first divided 20 by 2, 10, then it added 10. It calculated according to operator precedence. Same thing if we would have done whatever inside the bracket, its order of precedence is 1. Got it? So this is a logical error. Then we have runtime error. Runtime error occurs during the execution of a program, like wrong input or output errors, undefined object errors, division by zero errors. Let's see by example. Suppose A equals to 50, P equals to 0, P equals to 0, and 0 equals to A by B. Okay, this is your runtime error because 0 division by 0 is not possible. And same thing, when you get a runtime error, it halts the execution, or it terminates the execution unexpectedly. In the next chapter, we'll see the control stepwise. If you have any doubt, please write in the comments. And if you want to practice, please practice. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Bye.